thank you for clicking on the video. In today's video, based on the title that you already read probably, I'm going to show you how I style my hair curly. So my hair is naturally curly. I'm going to show you the products I use. I'm going to show you the tool that I use to get my hair like this. I'm going to kind of walk you through the process and just give you some positive content to watch, because I can't not address the elephant in the room, which is obviously quarantine, staying at home, all that stuff. I am not going to be focusing on that today. I want to give you guys some positivity to look at. So with that being said, I decided to record a video so some of you out there could at least have something to watch for maybe 20 minutes or so to just keep yourself busy and keep your mind busy and off of anything negative. So I hope that you are all staying safe. I hope you're staying healthy, and just know that we will get through this time. It is very crazy, but I promise gratitude will help. If you are feeling anxious, if you're feeling scared, depressed, what have you, practice gratitude. Be grateful for the things that you have and try your best to not worry on the things that you cannot control. I know it is so much easier said than done. Trust me, I have a very hard time doing it a lot of times, but if you really try to do that, you will find happiness and you will find gratitude for these moments. All right, guys, so a couple things that I do before I actually start styling my hair. So the first thing is you always want to use a heat protectant. I use the Chi 44 Iron Guard. I've been using this honestly since I was in like 5th grade when I started straightening my hair for the first time. This stuff, I really do like it. I think it smells pretty good. I get it off of Amazon. All the products that I'm mentioning down below, because you can get on my name at Amazon, and if you have Prime, it's free shipping. It comes like in 1 or 2 days, which is awesome. So on Amazon right now, this is $7.99 for an 8-ounce bottle, which is this price. And because I don't put heat on my hair often, I can get this like honestly probably like once a year. If you're somebody that puts heat on your hair more often, you will probably have to buy it a couple more times. Then I have my actual waver on. So this waver is a little bit different. It is, for whatever reason, it comes in Celsius degrees. So the highest it goes to is 210 Celsius, is 410 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really, really high. So I'm gonna put this down to 156 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's a little bit lower. So this type of waver, there's a couple different ones on the market. This one has like a flat backing, so you can see this back piece is flat, and then these two front pieces are the two separate barrels. Some of these wavers are different where the back of it is not flat and it's just like 2 barrels in the front and then 1 single barrel in the back. The reason I like this one is, I mean, I think it works really well. It heats up really quickly. My style stays forever. I do use a hairspray, but I think it holds the style pretty well. I like that it has this flat back, because when you're putting your hair into it, so I always have the flat backing on the bottom like this, and when you're putting your hair into it, it kind of just like makes it a little bit easier because it almost holds your hair in place. So that's why I really like this one. It's pretty cheap. When I bought it, it was probably about $35, but I just checked Amazon, and for whatever reason, this one is on sale right now, or not sale, but they lowered the price, $29.79. And when I bought it, I think it was like $35 or $37. So that's a pretty good deal. I'll link it in my description as well, along with the Chi spray. And then the hairspray that I use is also from Chi. This is the Enviro 54 hairspray, natural hold. I like it, it's pretty big. It is 12 ounces. Again, something like this lasts me a really long time, and I will link, if I can't find this one on Amazon, because sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not, I will link another Chi hairspray, but this is not sponsored, by the way, by Chi. I've just liked their products. So as you can see, my hair kind of has some wave to it already. My hair is naturally curly. So what I do in order to kind of enhance what I already have is I went to bed washed my hair last night, and then what I did was I parted it down the middle. As you can see, we're not gonna leave it like that. Parted it down the middle, and then I did one of those like single braids down the back. So I just did one single braid, slept with it all night, took it out today. This is what I will do if I'm styling my hair curly. And I do this is because I used to use a diffuser. I have the Diva Curl diffuser. I've tried so many different diffusers. But the issue was that took so long to do. And it was usually like a day of process if I wanted my hair to look the best. So if I wanted to wear my hair curly for work or pictures or something or an event or whatever, I would have to allot like 2 hours maybe to get my hair done, as far as like going from the shower to putting my products in after I shower, to flipping my hair over to diffuse it, to letting a little bit of air dry, go back and diffuse it. And it was just like this, it was such a process. And I would sleep on it no matter what, if I would do it in like the pineapple bun, if I would put it on top of my head. I have a silk pillowcase. It's always felt like my hair got frizzy. It got frizzy, my curls got all like kinky, and they didn't look good, and then I'd have to wash it again in 2 to 3 days. With what I do now and how I style it now, this lasts me like 5 to 6 days. Even the other day when I did it, my boyfriend was like, oh my God, your hair looks really, really good. You can kind of see like the top of my hair is a little bit flatter because it was kind of pulled back tight in that braid. And then the bottom part that was braided has like this nice wave to it. So I honestly just take this and I kind of spot treat. So the part I will start with right now is like this front part. So I don't like how it's kind of so flat to my head. So I just take this, clamp it, hold it there for a couple seconds, and then move on to the next section. It is super simple, you guys. It's like foolproof pretty much to use this curling iron, because it's just, you literally clamp and go. The only thing I would say that you kind of have to be careful about is here, I'll show you here. So you see how this end, you can kind of see where like that last divot of the wave ended. So you want to make sure that when you're clamping the next section, you're putting this roller or this barrel, like this first one, where that other one ends. I really hope that makes sense, but like I'm placing this right where that other wave in my hair ended. If that makes sense, I hope that makes sense. I don't really know how else to explain it. But the reason you want to do that is just because it allows for the waves to look a little bit more even. If you're kind of just going quickly and you're not really paying attention, they can kind of look a little bit kinky and wonky. So that's just one of my little tips for you guys. But sometimes I will do like the roots of my hair, and then the ends, if they're already pretty wavy, I really won't touch them. Like this piece, I like how this end looks because it was in the braid. You can kind of see it better. So I'm just gonna kind of kink the top and leave that one. And you could see like how it just kind of transitions into the rest of my hair. We're gonna pretend like I didn't do these two pieces. So before I do anything, I always spray my hair with heat protectant. So I just go in, focus on the ends. Like for right now, I just kind of want to do this piece for whatever reason. And it's so quick because most of my hair is already kind of waved already. So like, because my hair has that wave to it, it's like much easier to go in and just kind of like pick out the random pieces that I think need like a little bit more wave or a little bit more curl to them. So, and because my hair is naturally curly, it holds style really well. So if you are somebody that has straighter hair, I would absolutely recommend using a hairspray for this method. Braid will give you like that foundation of wave already, and then because I'm using a heat protectant, I'm protecting my hair from heat, but yes, I'm using a heat tool, but I'm using so much less heat on my hair than I would if I would blow dry it for like an hour to have it with a diffuser or something. I'm using less heat if I would actually like fully straighten my hair, or if I would blow dry it straight and then curl it with a curling iron. So I'm absolutely using way less heat on my hair, which is kind of the whole purpose, because I really do want to let my hair start to just not be as damaged, because I was kind of in this phase where I was just constantly flat ironing it. I was constantly blow drying it straight, curling it. So this is just a perfect style for me to be able to do every single day. And also the thing that I really do like about this, and this is why I try to get a little bit closer to my roots for these top pieces, I love like the volume it gives you when when you do this. Back pieces here. And to do this, I just go right up to my root, pretty much. I'm trying to have you guys be able to see what I'm doing. And honestly, once you practice, you will, like, you can do this so easily. It's very easy. It's easier than using a curling iron. It's easier than using like a curling wand. It's so simple. It's like, honest to God, foolproof. It's literally like a crimper, like an old school crimper, but obviously much cuter. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how this side looks, so I'm just gonna go in with my hairspray. These bangs, so we can kind of see, like, my bangs are pretty flat, there's nothing going on with them. So what I like to do is take my wand or my waver and go right up to the root, because it will give so much volume for your hair. And voila, just like that, we have volume. Isn't that crazy? So I'm gonna flip the piece that I already did over and then go to the rest of the pieces of my bangs. My bangs are pretty much always something that I always fully do when I am styling it like this. I never really leave them how they are, just never really like how they end up looking after being in a braid, because they're kind of like kinked, or they're like, some pieces are flat, some pieces are not. So these are always pieces that I generally will I'll always style the front pieces wherever I'm parting my hair, whether it's on the left or the right, or down the middle. So my camera stopped recording, but you can see we just did the bang area, and look how much volume that gives you. That's crazy. So that is why I love doing this. And then I will continue to just kind of go through, find the random pieces that are a little bit like kinky or off, or like where the ends are a little bit straight or something, and go in and just style these. But it is so simple, you guys. It's only taking long because I'm explaining it, but I promise this is like so fast. And like I said, way less heat because I'm not putting heat on my entire head. I'm just doing like a couple random pieces. I also like how it looks a little bit messy, if I'm being honest. I don't want it to look super perfect because my hair is naturally curly. So I like it to look as natural as possible, which is why I kind of pick and choose like random pieces. Even if I see a piece where like it either looks a little kinky or like the end is a little bit straight, sometimes I'll just leave them, because if you have naturally curly hair, you will know the struggle of doing your hair one day, it looks amazing, right? You've styled it, you've done all this stuff, but then you kind of look and some of the curls are like, one's like beautiful and soft, and then another one's like it's just, curly hair is so, I love it now. I love my hair. I used to get made fun of so much when I was younger, to the point where I would just straighten it. I used to actually get relaxers on my hair, which is so bad for your hair, like actual relaxers, to the point where like my scalp was burning when they would do it. But I got made fun of, and people would make fun of my hair, and now I love it, and I do little things like this to kind of enhance what it looks like, and I get so many compliments. So if you're somebody out there, if you're a young girl and you happen to be watching this and you have curly hair, don't hate it, don't fight it, do like chemical treatments to it to try and get rid of it. Just love your hair, embrace it. I know it's so much easier said than done. I did not do it when I was younger, but you will love it. It's so gloomy outside here. So I live near Chicago, and I think it's supposed to rain for the next couple of days, but it's like warm out. I mean, it's like 56 or 59. That's what we consider warm here. We can't go for a walk because it's raining, and it's supposed to thunderstorm really bad. So I hope that you guys are somewhere, since we are stuck at home, I hope that you guys are somewhere where maybe you can enjoy the warm weather a little bit and go outside. I think this, you know, this whole thing would be a lot easier, obviously, if we could go outside, but such is life, we can't, and there's no reason to dwell on the things you cannot control. So like, I cannot control my environment right now. I can't control that I'm in a state that has this type of weather. I can't control, you know, the cold, the rain. So it is what it is. And, you know, life goes on. This is gonna pass. And I just hope that you guys are somewhere where maybe you can enjoy a little bit of that warmer weather. If not, find joy in the fact that you're healthy, the fact that you have a house to live in, if you have food in your fridge, if you still have a job. There's so many people that are going through right now in this crazy time in our life. My life, my parents' life, my grandparents have never experienced something like this, and there's so many people that have so much less. Really practice gratitude during this time. I just encourage all of you to thank anybody. If you know anybody in healthcare, thank them. Thank them for what they're doing, and thank them for, you know, their efforts to keep us safe and to keep finding a vaccine and taking care of people that really need it. And just stay inside if you can. Just please stay inside. But that's it. That's all I want to talk about. I didn't want to talk about this because I know that people need an escape, and I know that people during this time need somewhere to look. So this is why I'm doing this video, so it can provide you some, you know, 25 minutes, 20 minutes or so of just hair, talking about hair products, how I style my hair and whatnot. So yeah, I just hope you all are staying safe, healthy, and practicing gratitude. If you guys are feeling anxious at all, or feeling like you would need a video about talking about what to do during this time period and how to keep yourself entertained, or how to keep yourself not, you know, feeling so anxious from the media and whatnot, feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. I'd be really happy to record that type of video for you guys, because I'm definitely experiencing that. Okay, so I'm done with this side. Then I kind of just go over my whole head with some hairspray. And that's it. All right, you guys, that completes this video. It was super easy. I hope you guys saw how easy it was for me to style my hair like this. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment down below. Anything you would like me to record the next couple weeks while we are kind of in this weird phase of life, feel free to let me know. I want to record stuff that is fun. I'm really trying to get my boyfriend to record a video with me of him doing my makeup. with like no guidance from me, so I'll let you know if we record that. I hope you are all doing amazing, and until I see you guys in my next video, don't forget to always be grateful to be alive. Bye guys.